Hello, long time no see. So I'm going to be forward testing here. Forward testing. That is what I'll be doing. So let me start, not talk a lot. So on the weekly we have nothing here. We at least have something, which is that we touched this weekly thing, this weekly low. Then we could be heading up today, but it's too far for me to mark. But it's not, because and here I would have seen that okay, we have traded like this, broken that. Then I look, is there a middle ground here? Is there a middle ground? This one would be safer. Even if it's a 1:1 or sub 1:1, it is fine by me. So entering the cell, put in my stop loss here, the objective level, take profit here at 115. So reward to risk is 0.6, which is okay. Now what I do is that I let it play out. Stop loss taken. So stop loss taken, it is what it is. I'll continue. I look at why it did that. Oh, you can see we're in a range here, but here we were doing this, so probably the swing was from here to here. So that's what I think. I missed, is that the trader was supposed to enter the sell here, take profit here, stop loss way here. So that's what I realized now. So that's good. That's good. Now I delete all of the things. Look on the daily, weekly. I realized this level on the weekly. I mark it out, clone it, and then continue. So I did a pause. I don't know how I did a pause. I don't know how I did a pause. I did control something. That's how I did a pause. So control is a pause, so I gotta stop that. Let's see. Can I change the hotkeys while I do not stop the recording? Change the hotkeys. Pause, it has to be save the changes. So now, yes, control is no longer that. The control is no longer doing the pause, so it's okay. So yeah, see, this could be a support. I would be waiting to see what happens here in the middle, and also what happens here. Promising, very promising. So we have this as a support, probably, but we're in a range, and then we have that, and I just have to do this. yep, it's set. It's set, so I'm gonna take a buy. There's a buy right there. Stop loss here. Let's look at the daily. Yes, it's at the opening. Take profit is here. That is a 1:1.5, so I can afford to put it at 480. Accounting for spreads. Then I just accept it, see what happens. Wham. Why did I get dragged into that? Wow, so many losses, and I knew it would be a loss. I don't know how I knew it, but I knew it. So here we have this as a support, broke the resistance. Support here should have gone all the way up. Why didn't it? And I see no reason. Or maybe it had reached here. It was not enough range, because this, that, I don't know. What I know is that that as the holes told me, and I lost. So I think this was in a range, that's why I lost. So keep on going. This is the range. Okay, I see this, and I see this. I think there's a main threshold here. The H4 thing is new to me, so let me leave it. Let me not do things that I'm not used to. I'm trading on the H4. That's the mistake I've been doing. So you got this. Is this a range worth trusting? Let us see. So we have these lows. This, as I have done previously, this is a more trustable trade. Why? Because we have support, broken the daily resistance clearly, then we have here up until that level. So this is a very clear trade here, and I can do add-ons on the lower time frames if I so please. So that is the buy. Stop loss is here. Take profit is here. That is a 0.8 reward to risk. .8, and I will also put a pending. Then I leave it. this could also be a buy, right? This could also be a buy. Yeah, I'm only doing 100. Now realize what the stop loss is now at below a low. I knew it would be a winning one, this one. Why? Because all things matched up. So I do have it. It's just that I kind of underestimated myself with these losses, and I realized what these losses are. Because number one, I was on a lower time frame, right, which is 4 hour. But also that is not a problem. Here the problem was that this was the swing. This sell to here. This 4 hour, full 4 hour candle. That was the thing. And here I cannot really explain it. Or can I? It was a daily thing. It was a 4 hour. Here, how can I explain this one? This buy day. Of why it didn't work out. So we had this 50% above it, buy, comes here, goes back there. I think it didn't work out because it was on the lower time frame. I don't know what else. It just didn't work out. It was not on the daily. This one worked because it was a daily thing. So you can see how this can be that. And I just went from a minus whatever to a plus 1%. So on a million account. So that 1% is on a 10 million account. That 1% is 1 million. So I look on the monthly, look on the weekly. See on the weekly we have this. We will have a mean threshold somewhere. It is here. It is there. I love forward testing because it makes me better. It makes me know what I'm doing. So you just note the nearest things. I have this. And then you delete the older things. So now I see resistance, broken support there. So I remove that. I'm gonna put it here. This is definitely a sell if I'm seeing it properly. Okay, mom. Eng. Research, research what?
Research a wetsa.
Wetsa tšhelete.
Bona na ba disappearing kwa e tla o thusa tšhelete mo.
E seng kwana le mona. Ba bangata. Oh, ba bangata.
Ba etsa jwang?
Different ways for different people.
Hai, matsoho ke eng a tjhesa tjena? Butle ke nke ntho tsa ka. Why matsoho a tjhesa tjena?
Ke ntho.
Ga o ntshwara kutle matsoho. Butle tlohela ntho eo mane wena se ka e etsa tla tswa mathe. Etsa kgotsa. Ha ntshwara. Tjena mane wena. Eish la wa tjhesa.
Ha tjhesa okay.
Ke Beth Mark.
Yes.
Anyway, you selecting Jenny.
Yeah. Tungolo.
Thank you.
Hello, guy. That was my mom. Asking what I'm doing. So support broken, resistance, and it hasn't come to 70% yet. It has came to 70%. So that's why there's skepticism in taking it. But that 70% thing is just a rule of thumb. So I am continuing with this here. Would it be a trade or not a trade? Let me see here first. Did it reach 70%? Is where it's here. So it reached 70%. Did it sorta? So here it reached 30% sort of. So I'm gonna sell it still. Take profit here. about to risk 0.9. I think the take profit should be here. So 0.6. Gewoon to risk. What happened? Oh, nothing much. Now it's gonna go for the stop. Yep. Then it tanks. So was here a problem of the take profit? Why was it a problem? So here was a take profit. It was a stop loss problem. Too close. Okay, I get it. And this was a swing trade. This was a mistake, yeah. This was a stop loss mistake. So the stop loss should have been here. No, here. Here. Take profit here. So no redos, none of that. Just continue, just continue. risk is 0.5. 0.5. Except that. One is to one risk reward. Wham. Money. So this was good. Excellent, in fact. Excellent. 2%. 2% on that much money in a month. Yeah, I've got something here, man. I've got something I really have something here. Because look at the buys. I question myself whether to take this one as a buy, but I let it go. I'm really good at this, man. So here was supposed to be a sell here, then put the stop loss here, then wait, and then voila. So here you don't do anything, because it could do that, and because it did that. So now I have this. On the weekly. This is a sell. I'm gonna sell it to the bottom, and it's gonna do drawdown. So I have to be very careful. Sell. Stop loss, take profit here. Stop loss like this. Let's look at the 4-hour. This, we have this right there. So I like to do the nearest. So it's gonna be that. Then the stop loss. If I'm stupid, I'll put it here. If I'm less stupid, I'll put it here. Less stupid here, then here, then here, then here, then here. So here it should be safe. 0.5 reward to risk. So we are pretty much low. This could be an entry if it ever comes there. Not saying it will or will not. gap right here. So you could turn at any point here or just go down. So we see here and you think, oh, it's gonna just keep on selling. Maybe not, man. Maybe it might go higher. Would I trust this as a sell? No. Maybe this, maybe here as a sell going down. But adding on, no. Take profit hit and then we went higher. So if my take profit is hit, then I'm good. Could go either way. Went higher. I have no idea how I could have caught that. clear sell. As you can see, it resistance, broken support, the usual thing I look for. Take profit is here. Stop loss supposed to be here. We can put it there, but it's supposed to be here. See if we have that's a good place to put it. Accept. There's the sell. I would take another sell there. That's why I do not do it. I'd rather do it here. Rather do it here. Would have sold here, but let's leave it. Stop loss taken. Let's see the take profit. Okay, hit. So this is another stop loss problem. So the stop loss wasn't supposed to be here. Clearly, it was supposed to be higher. So it was supposed to be way here. I do not know why. I'm going to find out right now. So I have stop loss problems, and I have lower time frame problems. I go on the 4 hour. So let's see the stop loss problem first. Why should I have put my stop loss here? So we started the week here. This is the week's high. I'm selling here. Selling here. I put my stop loss here at the opening of the week, so I should have not done that. It's clear to me. Should have put it higher. So why? If this sell here, you can see it's a wick. So just put it higher here. Yeah, I'll remember that next time. Stop loss wider. Cool. Could be a buy. but I'm not participating in a could be thing. So it was about why, I don't know. It rejected off of I don't know, and then went higher, then kept on going higher, so that's good for it. Good for the market. Now we may be heading up to this level. So here I'm really the idea of learning to take losses is really being hit home, because am I still profitable? Let me see. Yes, still profitable, 1%. I don't believe it'll go down. I really don't. If it does, then it will be like a surprise to me. Did not go down as I suspected. All of these trades, and I didn't catch a single buy leading up today, but I'm still gonna follow this model. I'm not gonna change it. I'm not now. Don't change it, just keep it as is. I'm just gonna watch you at these high levels. What you don't want to do is think that the market is gonna crash. You just wanna watch it as is, not as I want it to be, but as is. This does not mean it's a sell. It could be a buy. That's not a sell. I don't think it is. by about, we're at an 80%, I'm sure. 80%, and we haven't reached 80. We've reached 70. But let's see. Could go higher, but it's tricky. So 1, 2, and we've taken this one. So it's tricky. It's tricky. Is this a buy? Yeah, let me buy it just because of the moves. No, not more risk. Could be a buy here. Could be. Voila. Voila. Could be a sell here. Because we opened high, low, closed here. 9 low, closed below this. So it could be a sell. The only thing is that it's not a clear swing to me. But here it is a clear swing to me. So I'm gonna take the sell just because of the holes. Because we have resistance, but we can support here. Yes, sell it. Again, it's me with the super wide stop loss 0.43. Yes, that is the model. the stop. So you realize now that why was this a bad trade? Why was it a bad trade? Because we're in a range here. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. We're in a range. And we're not clearly trending, and this is just a red flag. So yeah, I'm not forcing perfection on myself, and that is what it is. It's good. .7 reward to risk. 0.5 gigawatt hours. I knew it would do that. I knew. Because I know these things. I know how the market behaves when I know it and I can see it. So I'm coming from when? Coming from August, no, September, October, November, December, January. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. 5 months for 2%. Still good. Still good. Let me pause it or just exit. See you later.